everyone. You may have heard me talk about or refer to MLA formatting and how I'd like you to format your papers in MLA for this class. However, some of you might not know what that means, and so I want to go over in a blank document how to start doing that for your essays. MLA stands for Modern Language Association. Shorthand MLA. And MLA is the governing agency, if you will, who determines how we format our papers and how we cite our sources for humanities-based courses such as this one that you're taking right now. You may have heard of and or used APA, which is American Psychological Association. That formatting style is used in science-based courses. And you might have also heard of Turabian or Chicago style, more used in journalistic practices. For this class, you are using MLA or Modern Language Association. So that affects two things. It affects how you format your paper and it affects how you cite your sources. We are not citing sources for this first essay yet. Hopefully not needing to use any research for it. So let's focus first on how to format your paper. So I have here a blank Word document. I am at home on my laptop, which is a Google Chromebook. I would prefer to have a Microsoft Office suite available to me because it is what I was schooled in and what I know how to use and has the most editing options that I have worked with. But I don't have that option right now, so I'm going to be working off of my Google Chromebook. So the first thing you need to do in your blank document is ensure that you are on the left margin. Usually when you open a new document, no matter what platform you're working from, blank documents are going to be set to 1-inch margins all the way around. So I can do a quick check of margins by going to Layout, and normal is 1, 1, 1, 1, top, bottom, left, and right, and that's what I want. So just double check that that's correct. I'm also, as you see here, on the left margin. And what I'm going to do is type my name. I'm going to pretend that I'm a student is my name because it can be confusing to put my name in 2 rows. You're going to put your name there. So your name always goes on the top because this paper belongs to you. Then you're going to hit enter and you're going to type your instructor's name. So for this, you can type instructor Amery Bodelson. I will also accept Instructor Bodelson or Ms. Bodelson. Just make sure you spell my name correctly. Double check it on Blackboard if you need to. Hit enter, and then you're going to type the title of our course. So it is English Composition 1. Please spell it out in full for formality's sake, since this is your final draft of your paper that you're handing in. And the last thing that goes on the top left margin of your first page of your essay is the date. So you can either put the date that the paper is due or the date that you're working on it. So these components are always going to be on the top left side of page 1 and page 1 only of your essay. So your name, my name, course name, date. Then you are going to do your title. You will notice that you are still on the left margin. For your title, you want to center it. And so I am going back over here in the Home tab, and I have a text alignment option. I'm going to tell the document I want it to be centered now. So it's Friday night and you're broke. Welcome to college. I picked that title because I wrote a marketing brochure of the same title when I was a technical writer, and it was about money saving tips for college students. So I'm going to borrow that from what I did before. So I have written my title. I usually don't write my title until after I've written my essay because I have a better idea of what my topic is, but you can just put a placeholder. Do note that I look for good titles, creative titles. Sometimes I give extra credit for them, so don't just put process analysis essay or how to budget. Make it engaging and entertaining. All right, hit enter. Now, because I told it to center my title, it's going to keep centering, so I have to tell it again to go back to left alignment. So my cursor moves over to the left, and then I can start writing a body paragraph. So for each new body paragraph, I need to indent it by 1/2 inch or 1 tab space. So I'm going to hit tab on my computer, and it indents it so that I know this is the beginning of the new paragraph. So you look in the fridge, and all you see is leftover pizza, outdated milk, and a jar of pickles. You don't get paid for another week. Your rent is due and your stomach is rumbling. This is college. So again, placeholder text. Don't know that this will be my attention-getting introductory sentence or sentences, but I need to start somewhere. You will also notice that these two lines are single-spaced, and for your MLA formatted essays, you want them to be double-spaced. So I'm going to highlight these two lines, and then I'm going to go up here and try to find my spacing options. So it is under layout and it is spacing. So I need that is not what I need. Paragraph options. So I want double space. So I went to layout, I went to this little three dotted line icon, and I went to spacing, and it is double space. Again, depending on the platform you're working on, you might have find spacing located somewhere else. But this then moves my sentences and my body paragraphs or my paragraphs to double space, which is what I want. I might actually select all. I did Control A on my keyboard, and then just make sure everything is indeed double spaced, because that's what you want in MLA. So everything is now double spaced. The other thing that you are required to do in MLA formatted papers is to put your last name and page number in a header. Depending on what platform or program you're using, this can be more irritating than not, but I'm going to try to do it up here. So I'm going to put in a page number. MLA says that it should be upper right corner. So we are going to do insert page number, and it says we'll add page numbers for you. And then for MLA, you do your last name. So my last name is Bodelson, and I am going to type that in. So once I am out of that, where did it go? I don't know. Page number, top. Let's see what options tells me. Same across entire document. This might be something that doesn't show up until I actually save my document or print it out. So let's say that I've actually done it. I'm frustrated that I can't see it, but I think I've done it. So page number, upper right, it says that it's there. I think that I've done it. So this is what your formatting will look like in MLA for your essays. So top of page number 1 will be your name, my name, course name, date. Your title will be centered, and then your paragraphs will be double spaced. And you don't need to do this on every page. It's only on the first page. As you're typing, you will see as you start a new paragraph, if I hit enter, it will automatically indent it for me. So depending on the program you're working for, it might do that for you too. So that is an MLA formatted essay. That's what we mean when we're talking about MLA. And as we get closer to doing your research, we'll talk about what it means to cite your sources in